Hey everyone, it's Emily and welcome to another speed build video. I don't know why I said video, whatever. Moving on. This house is, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but right now the only idea that I have is a greenhouse house, so that might be what this is called. Hopefully I've come up with something better, might not have, we'll see. But this house was originally only going to be one story, but I ended up making it 2 stories, and you'll see why. It kind of goes with the roofing and it just made it look a lot better, so that's what we ended up going with, and I'm really happy with how this house turned out. I actually modeled this after a legitimate shed. Like, this house was a picture of a shed on Pinterest and I turned it into a whole house, so that's kind of an accomplishment, right? I don't know, but that's what it was. That's what it started out as, and then I made it into this little house slash indoor greenhouse situation. And it's got everything you need. I would only recommend having 1 sim in this house. You could probably squeeze into, but really only room for 1. I only suited it for 1 sim when I was thinking of the bedroom, so that's just kind of how it is. But yeah, I like it a lot. I'm really happy with it. You're probably gonna hear me say that a lot in these next few builds because I've been really happy with everything I've been building recently, and that's such a great feeling because for the longest time I feel like I was forcing myself to build, and I think I talked about this a lot in my last build, so I'm not gonna go on my whole like rant again, or not even rant, but just like I don't know what you would call it, but my little discussion of being happy with my content and whatever. But this house, like I said, it's like for 1 sim. It has 1 bathroom right there, and then the bedroom is up there. I ended up getting in some laundry stuff, but if you don't like laundry, you can just delete that stuff. And those windows, the laundry day ones, are some of my favorite windows, and I think they really pulled this build together because they have that slanted part on them, and I think it just blended in with the roof very nicely. We also are going to get in some more exposed beams, which I'm really loving pairing with the glass roofs. Once again, I did that in my last build, so you might be noticing a theme because I think I've done it in just about every build that I'm working on at the moment, so that's kind of a thing. But I think it looks really nice, so I'm gonna keep doing it until I get sick of it and find something else that I think looks really nice. So there's that. But anyway, I was thinking a gardener sim would live here. I haven't played with the new gardening system very much, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself because gardening is my favorite skill in the game, and I just haven't done it. I don't know. I really want to play with the gardener career, and I haven't found the time to. So maybe, I don't know, I really don't want to start a new current household, so I guess that's why I'm holding off, but I need to look into the Family Dynamics Challenge because I am playing a challenge on Twitch. It's called the Family Dynamics Challenge. It's like a 10-generation legacy. It's all based around different family units and stuff, but family units, family structures, I don't know, but that's what it's based on, and I need to see when there's a gardener in there because I know the first generation has to maintain a garden, but I need to figure out if there's a gardener sim at some point in the challenge. If not, I might have to tweak one of the generations so that I can do the gardener career because I really want to do that, and I'm probably not going to start a new current household until I finish that challenge. So that's the plan with that, and that might take me a little while. It might take me a couple months, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, that's the plan, and I end up changing this section to the left where we have kind of our indoor garden greenhouse area, and I end up putting a wall there. It's just a wall of windows. I think, am I about to do it right now? I don't know, but I make it into a window wall just to close it off from the kitchen area because I think it's kind of weird if you're trying to like have a greenhouse that's part of your house but you don't really have it blocked off from your kitchen. Like, I don't know, a greenhouse kitchen doesn't really seem to go together to me. I might be wrong, but that's just my opinion. So I thought that I would section that off a little bit more. So we do that in a minute, and I wanted to make sure that I got a computer in this build that was kind of in a more sensical spot because I put a computer in a kid's room in my last build because I ran out of space to put it. Also, I need to stop talking about my other build because it's probably going to be the most recent build on my channel since this one going up. So Yeah, I'm recording the voiceovers one right after another. Sorry if I'm talking about all the same things. I apologize. And that's probably how it's going to be for a little while because I am going to be starting training for my new job in a week or so. So yeah, I am pre-recording and I might just repeat myself a lot, and I'm really sorry because I don't like when people do that. It's a little bit annoying, so I'm sorry if I annoy everyone for the next couple weeks. Whoops, you've been warned. But anyway, I went and hung out with one of my friends today that I haven't seen in a while, so that was kind of nice. Just a little life update for you. And this is one of my friends who actually plays Sims, but I don't get to see her that often, and it was because she was going to school out of state, so I never saw her anymore except on breaks from school. But now she has graduated and she's back living in our area, so that's really nice, and I'll get to see her a little bit more, except now I'm kind of moving away a little bit. I'm not too far, so she can still come see me, but yeah, I probably won't be able to go visit her very often. But we did get to hang out once before I started school again, so that's really nice. And we got to catch up and stuff, and she's waiting for Seasons to go on sale. So whenever Seasons goes on sale, I don't look out for that type of stuff because I already have the pack, obviously, but I'm sure that I'll become aware of it, and I definitely want to let her know because she said she used to get emails from Origin about sales and stuff, and she doesn't anymore, and she's like really upset about it. So I'm on the lookout for the season sale just for her because it's such a great pack and I want her to experience it as well. She was asking me how it was and stuff, and I think that it's just the greatest, as you can tell, because I've used lots of season stuff in this house and I use lots of season stuff in all of my houses now. But ooh, I think I might have, not super soon, but in a few weeks, or honestly probably in a month from when this is being posted, I might have a kind of like limited pack build because she said that she looks at all my houses on the gallery and she can't download any of them, or she's never downloaded any of them because it has so much stuff that she doesn't have in her game. So she is going to give me all of the packs that she has, and then I'm going to build a house just with those. So look out for that in like a month. So stay tuned if you're not following, I don't know what terms are. If you're not subscribed already, look out for a limited packs build. If you want to stick around for that, I suggest subscribing. I think that's what I was trying to say with that, but then I just kind of lost that whole little tangent somewhere, I don't know. But here's our little greenhouse section. The one thing about doing this beam situation is that whenever you have a beam, it makes it into a separate room, and it's really annoying for trying to place floor tiles and stuff. But I also had a weird glitch. Did you guys catch that? With all of my windows went black and my whole wall went gray, and it was just kind of a problem. I thought about putting a separate greenhouse out the back, but I thought that didn't make very much sense, so we just do a little backyard with some outdoor plants because I was thinking that with seasons, some plants are in season in different seasons, and some plants are out of season and won't grow in certain seasons. So I was thinking that if a gardener lived here, they might transfer their plants to different planter boxes. I don't think that's a thing in real life. I think you would just kill all your plants if you tried to do that, but I don't know anything about taking care of plants, so I might be totally wrong. But yeah, I was thinking that they would probably end up moving their plants around, like inside versus outside for different seasons, and if the plants were in season, they would just leave them outside so they could get as much natural light and rain and stuff on them, but then when they're out of season, they would just grow them inside in their little indoor greenhouse. So that was kind of the thought process with that and this little like fenced in backyard area. I end up using that, what's it called? It's kind of like a greenhousey type of thing. It's what everyone used to use before we had glass roofs, but it's like the get together little structure. You'll see it later. You'll know what I'm talking about. But I thought I would never use, it's this one, yes. I thought I would never use this object again, to be quite honest, since we got glass roofs, but you know, sometimes it just works because we still can't change which parts of the build have a foundation. Like we can't, if one part of the build has a foundation, the whole part of the build has a foundation. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't want a separate greenhouse with a foundation out there. I thought it would just look weird, so I went for that little object. And then I also used this hamper as like some like extra counter space because there really isn't any counter space in this bathroom, and I don't usually do that. I don't tend to clutter up my bathrooms too much just because I do them really quickly, and I put a couple things in like the toilet roll. I usually try to put a towel rack and a couple other little things on the wall, but I don't tend to do too much with the toothbrush holder and some other stuff that is really good bathroom clutter, but I don't know, I just don't use it for some reason. I clutter up so many other rooms, but not bathrooms. Maybe it's because I think people don't care about the bathroom. I don't know. Every now and then, though, the mood strikes, like just then. But ooh, this bedroom ends up turning out really, really cool in my opinion, because I turned that whole wall that's the opposite wall that we're working on right now into a window wall that looks over the greenhouse and also looks out, because there's a glass roof that's right up against that wall. So then when I put the windows there, you can see out through the glass roof. And then I put in some curtains, kind of like you would pull them across all of the windows. I think you'll see this in a second. Once I get a nice little picture over the bed, we will probably move on to my little window thing, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll make so much sense, and it's just the coolest. I think it looks really, really nice, and yeah, I'm happy with it. I don't know. I always feel weird like talking about how happy I am with my builds, but then at the same time, it's not like, wow, patting myself on the back for being like a great builder. It's more like, wow, I can't believe I actually came up with something I liked, because that feeling's kind of rare sometimes when you build a lot. Sometimes you get a little bit burnt out, and at the moment, I am not burnt out. I am full of ideas, and like I said, I haven't felt that way in a while, and it's just an exciting time, okay? Hope that it's not too annoying. But anyway, I realized that I forgot to record the entire landscaping of this, so I'm really sorry about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the screenshots, and make sure to subscribe if you're not already. I post at least 2 build videos every week, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!